Ladies and gentlemen, the 28 candidates of Mr. Grand Philippines. This time we are opening the microphones to the members of
I'm only very also for OPM worldwide. I have a question for Mr. Juan Kaiser.
Hi, good morning.
You are Mr.
I'm Mr. Grand Subi.
Okay, Juan. My question is, what is your most valid reason in joining Mr. Grand Philippines, whether it's or other male talent search ongoing right now?
I chose to be here in Mr. Grand Philippines because I think this is the #1 male pageant in the country, and it will showcase my advocacy, which is the equitable and quality education. As a public school teacher, yun po ang ini-aim namin, to be not only the better, but the best public school teachers in the entire world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Best of luck. One more for Mr. Grant Cavite.
Good afternoon.
Okay, Mr. Grant Cavite, why should you should be the next Mr. Grant Cavite?
I believe that I should be the next Mr. Grand Philippines because I want to work hand in hand with the organization in promoting the organization's advocacy, which is empowerment. And with my own advocacy, which is promoting active lifestyle and proper nutrition, I could empower a lot of people in this time of pandemic. And I believe that living a healthy lifestyle could help boost our immune system and help fight the COVID-19. And also, it could help everyone to be their best version. That's why I should be the next Mr. Grand Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Alfonso from Pageant Protocol. My question is for Mr. Sikigor and Mr. Negros Oriental. What is your greatest accomplishment in life you are most proud of?
My biggest accomplishment in life that I've achieved is stepping out of my comfort zone. Because throughout this pandemic, I've been sitting in my bedroom doing nothing. And when the time comes when I went out of my comfort zone, I achieved my physique. I built up my discipline and my character, and I was really happy that I finally to get out of my comfort zone, and I find that as a big achievement for me. Thank you.
Good afternoon. For me, we all have our biggest accomplishments or achievements. But for me, in my life, my biggest accomplishment that I have gone through is turning into a new shell. Because since before, I had so many insecurities. And with my insecurities, I had no confidence. I had no self-awareness in me because, again, I had no confidence. But after the pandemic, after the things that I've gone through and I have challenged myself to go through, I have turned into a new leaf and become the new and better me, which is this right now. Your Mr. Garcia.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jay from Pageant Trend. May I ask, can I call Mr. Grand Laguna, Cavite, Quezon City, Castillejos, Zambales, Negros Oriental. Alright. So I have only one question for you guys. So my question is, what for you is Mr. Grand Philippines? Start with Mr. Laguna.
Mr. Grand Philippines have a power to motivate and inspire the other all young men to join this pageant for Mr. Grand Philippines.
Alright, thank you so much. Let's have Negros Oriental.
Would you kindly repeat that question, sir?
What for you is Mr. Grand Philippines?
For me, Mr. Grand Philippines is not only a pageant. I come to realize that Mr. Grand Philippines is not just a pageant, there's much more to that. It made me realize that I get to enjoy with my fellow candidates, the directors. I get to learn their traits, their personality, and the place that they went, and their, let's say this, the place that they represent. So for me, I don't really think that this is just a pageant. This is more like a family to me. So yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's have a Quezon City. Same question. What for you is Mr. Grand Philippines?
Para sa akin po, hindi lang po ito isang pageant, kundi isa po itong samahan and isa po itong pinubuo ng community ng iba't ibang gender. Hindi lamang po pageant o pagpapaganda o pagpapahuli ang ating matutulong dito dahil magkakaroon din po tayo dito ng mga kaibigan. Bukod po sa kaibigan ay magkakaroon din po tayo ng iba't ibang lessons na ma-apply natin sa iba't ibang sitwasyon na ating buhay.
Let's have Castillejos Davao.
So for me, Mr. Grand Philippines, of course, is an organization that is looking for a man who they can build. Of course, they are advocating for a man who who has the qualities of a sensible, masculine, and who has the outstanding sportsmanship and who always goes beyond his limits. And I think I am one of the man who, that's why I am here in front of these people, using my voice and using this platform. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Grand
Mr. Grand Philippines is not just a celebration of masculinity and our physical beauty, but it also showcases each and every candidate's advocacy. And with our advocacy, we could empower a lot of people these days. And that's what I believe what Mr. Grand is. Thank you.
Alright, so good afternoon everyone, and congratulations guys for making this far. By the way, my name is Alfonso from Pageant Life Philippines. Yes. Alright, so may I have Cebu City, Didinto Bulacan, then Negros Oriental, and of course Subic. So let's have Subic first. So one, I have noticed that there are already an pool of professional teachers joining pageantry while they are practicing, or you are practicing, the said profession. So as a public teacher, school teacher yourself, where do you draw the line of being a role model between as a teacher and as a pageant king?
I am proud to say that I am a public servant and serving our learners to be the better version of themselves. The difference between the two is the same. So there are no difference because here in the pageant world, we are brave to face any challenges in life, intelligent to make wise decisions, talented to showcase people, caring not only for myself, but also for my country, especially for my children and for my learners. And most of all, we are all handsome inside and out. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, may I have Didinto?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, good afternoon, Didinto. What do you think is a pressing issue our male pageants are facing nowadays?
I think it's it's about the physique of every candidate that joined the main pageant. Because joining the pageantry means you must have encompassed a good physique, a heart and a brain to inspire other people. And most of the time, people just see the physique that the candidate has. So we must see what is inside of every pageant, of every candidate. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. So for my last question, let's have Cebu and Negros Oriental. So the question is, anyway, in male pageants, guys, height is might, or it is power. So what do you consider as your advantage in competing first in the pageants, having a shorter height than the expected standard? Negros.
I'm sorry, can you repeat your question?
So height is might when you speak of pageantry. What do you consider as your advantage in competing in the pageants, of course, having a shorter height than the expected standard?
Well, for me, I know that. Okay, for me, I think what really matters is your character, your attitude, and your discipline. So, for me, it doesn't really matter if you're tall, short, you have a nice physique, or you don't, or you're really good at speaking. But what really truly matters is the way you handle yourself as a candidate here on stage, how you walk, talk, how you carry yourself, and the discipline that you have to work through that. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Well, to be honest, for me, I don't think height really matters in terms of pageantry, because what really matters today is the burning passion within you to influence other people. It is your greatest advantage as long as that you are a man with passion, a man with conviction, and you are having this sensible masculinity. You have the power more than anyone else. As long as that you are willing to put yourself to make other people be the better version of themselves, then you will be the most powerful man on this stage. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you so much, guys. Ciao po.
Bix. Si Bix. Hindi siya. Sabihin ko si may papasa yung mic.
I'd like to call on Mr. Cassity, Davao del Norte, Floridablanca, and Vidal. I just have one question for all four of you. Question is, how would you handle defeat or disappointment? Let's start with Davao del Norte.
Personally, early super division of Mr. Grand Philippines, empowering and future leaders.
And let's call on
Can you repeat that question? Sorry.
yes, how would you handle defeat or disappointment?
Para sa akin po, as long as ginawa mo po yung best mo and napakatotoo ka sa sarili mo, and alam mo naman yung ginawa mo para sa iyo, and hindi mo kailangan magpanggap or hindi mo kailangan magpa-impress. Basta ginawa mo yung sarili mo, ginawa mo yung best mo, and alam mo yung pinaghirapan mo, nagpakatotoo ka para sa lahat. At para na rin sa ikabubuti at sa sarili mo. Yun lang po.
Thank you po. And next is Floridablanca.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I use those words especially to encourage myself, to make myself a stronger version. I know defeat and disappointment is part of our life, but being sportsmanship is one of the key to achieve your goals. That's the thing na nalalaman natin sa sarili natin that we still have something to improve. And when we experience defeat, we have to accept it ourselves. We don't have to cry for our mistakes that we did. We don't have to carry this disappointment to ourselves to make our dreams be shattered. We use this as foundation to reach our goals and to achieve what we want to achieve, and to be inspiration to everyone. That's all. Thank you.
Good answer. Thank you. And lastly,
Good afternoon. I experienced a lot of disappointment in my life. But the thing is, that makes me keep going is the learnings and that I got to every defeat or disappointment that comes into my life. So I think defeat is part of your life. Don't be discouraged and keep yourself pushing to your limits. Thank you.
Can I ask for Ilocos Norte, Bacolod City? For my question, gaano kayo kasaya or how happy are you that you are wearing the sash of your city or province? And tell us something more about the place that you are representing. Bacolod.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy for representing to my city because napasaya ko po kasi kinuha po ako nila bilang representing ng aming city po. Kasi po naniniwala po sila kasi nasa aking mga katayahan at alam ko po na nagtitiwala po sa akin at hanggang sa uli lalaban ko ako at yun lang po.
Tell us something about the city you are representing.
Representing po sa Bacolod.
Anong meron sa Bacolod?
Yun po, ang sa Bacolod po is meron pong Manalang country po, napakasarap po ng kinasal po. Yun po.
Sarap. Ang chicken. For Ilocos Norte.
Ano po yung
Gaano ka kasaya na you are representing your province? And tell us something more about the province that you are representing.
Well, I'm very happy. Ano po?
Gaano ka kasaya na you are representing Ilocos Norte? Tapos sabihin, tell us something more about your province.
Well, sobrang saya po kasi ako yung nag-represent ng Ilocos Norte. Sa Ilocos Norte is maraming white beaches which is in Paludpud, and meron po kaming windmills and sand dunes.
Thank you. Port Tarlac Province, Camarines Sur, and Subic, not Subic, sorry, Olongapo City. Why should you be the next Mr. Grand Philippines? One question for everyone. Camarines Sur.
Hello everyone, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. For me, I think that it's about time that we understand that what it means to become a king. So, diba, once we're a crown, we have a crown. Kings are committed to public service. They serve their constituents. So for me, Mr. Grand, or any type of pageant, is one way for you to touch so many lives. And I've done that when I was interviewed in before. I discussed about healthcare system. And in the morning, I received so many messages. Thank you for talking about healthcare system because I think it's about time. So for me, I think I deserve to win Mr. Grand Philippines because I will put my heart into public service through this platform. And if you guys are looking for a service-oriented guy, I'm definitely your guy.
I've been in industry for how many years? I think I have the most experience compared to my co-candidates, and I've experienced a lot of disappointment and failures in regards of this industry. And I believe the main objectives of Mr. Grant is to empower men. And I'm going to use this as a platform to inspire and to educate a lot of people, especially the youth in this industry, to not give up on their dreams. And I'm going to use this experience as a platform to inspire them. That is why I think that is the main reason why we need to be Mr. Grant Philippines, is to empower men. Thank you.
Thank you. What should I be the next Mr. Grant Philippines? I want to be the next Mr. Grant Philippines to use my advocacy as sports equivalents to sports, to use this as a platform to encourage youth to enhance their physical and mental health, because I know how to be difficult when it comes to COVID-19 that hit us. So this is the platform that I use to encourage everyone. So thank you.
Hello, I'm Celso from the Star Blogger. I would like to ask Mr. Grant Ilocos Province, Iloilo Province and Cagayan Province. Okay, my question is, what for you is the essence of being a man?
Many of us would say that the essence of being a man is having this beautiful face, having this beautiful body, right? But for me, being a man is being respectful and responsible, being respectful to every person that you deal with, your decisions, their point of life, and being responsible in every actions and words that we do and what we say, and extending those learnings to other people will be a great way to use. Will be the great knowledge that I can give to other people.
Same question, please, sir.
I think the essence of being a man is just not having the best physique, but the most important is that having the masculinity of mind. Because standing here in front of you, that I don't have the best physique to be honest, but I am here to start to break the stereotypes that in pageantry is not only about having the best physique, having the best face value, but it is about time that all of us men can conquer the world with our beautiful smile and our purpose. So I think that is the essence of being a man.
Thank you. Second question for Mr. Grand Bataan and Mr. Grand Pampanga. How important is social media in pageantry?
Para sa akin, napaka-important ng social media sa pagganitong larangan ng competition. Dahil lalo na po para iparating natin sa kanila kung ano ang aking advokasya. At gagamitin ko po ang aking social media para maging halimbawa sa ibang kabataan na nangangarap na sumali sa mga ganitong competition katulad ko po. Yun lamang po. Maraming salamat.
Having said that, what is your advocacy?
Indigenous people. Para sa mga katutubo, mga ninuno po natin.
Mr. Pampanga.
Para sa akin naman, sobrang importante sa social media. Kasi dito ka makikita ng mga iba't ibang tao, makikita yung mga pagkatao mo, kasi halos sa social media. Sobrang nakupokus sila sa'yo pag nai-hatchet ka naman. Tsaka mas magkikilala ka nila.
Thank you so much.
Is RB to the check?
I would like to ask Mr. Grant, sige mo. Mr. Grant, anong name mo?
Jamo.
Okay, Jamo. Do you think being handsome alone will get you far in life?
being handsome isn't just being happy or having the looks. But for me, being handsome is, of course, having the looks, but also having the heart of a kind and loving person who knows how to respect and who has the capacity to show the people shows the people how to be this and that in a good way or in a good manner.
Okay, and follow-up question. What accomplishment are you most proud of and why?
Again, as I have mentioned earlier, by turning a new shell, by turning into this new me that I have gone through, those challenges that I've gone through, and all those defeats, all those not rather disappointments, but rather lessons. By doing, analyzing those and looking for a brighter future, I am so my biggest achievement is being the new me, because through that I have learned that I have this and that. I have other insights that are much better than the insights before. And with that, again, that is the reason why that is my biggest achievement.
Okay, well said. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon once again. So may I have Isabella, Zambales, and Rizal. So I just have one question for everyone. What do you think the male pageants should break in the so-called traditional practices in male pageantry? Ano sa tingin nyo ang kailangang baliin sa male, sa tinatawag na traditional practices sa male pageant? Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I think one of the norms that we should break in male pageantry is that we are just a sex image. For others, or for other pageant enthusiasts or other people, they see us as a sex image, then I think we should break that as well. So we should learn how to bring male pageants as a voice or a platform to inspire others and to inspire others, and of course to give shed light on the things that needs a solution right now, especially to the things that's happening right now. And I think that is one of the things that should be break on male pageantries. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mr. Rizal. Just same question. Ano yung kailangang baguhin o kaya baliin sa pageantry general or male pageants sa tinatawag na traditional practices?
For me, yung kailangan po natin baliin is yung sa physique. It's not all about the outside look. It's about how you respect. Now we will use the platform to encourage other people.
Thank you so much. And Isabella. Ano yung kailangang baliin o baguhin sa tinatawag na traditional practices sa male pageantry or pageantry in general?
For me po, wala po dapat baliin o baguhin po. Kasi po, Mr. Grand Philippines po ay to empower people, to empower young like me. Gusto ko pong ipakita sa lahat ng aking talento. Tingnan po.
Thank you so much. And one last question for... Thank you so much, guys. Do we still have more? Yeah, can I have Quezon Province and Santo Tomas at Pampanga? Can you go? Okay, so this is very simple. How necessary for a pageant aspirant to use English language during interviews or Q&A? Do you think it is an advantage to win a crown?
I think it's not a prerequisite for me. Kasi it's a great opportunity to us to speak with our universal language. Because importante po ay yung as long as you have a good heart and a golden mind, and has a strength to empower others, and by that we will continue the male pageant in the world pageant.
Thank you so much.
Same question po.
Yes po, same question po. Do you want me to repeat for you? Sure. So, gaano kahalaga para sa isang pageant aspirant na sumagot o magsalita ng Ingles o during interviews or Q&A? Sa palagay mo ba o sa tingin mo ba ito ay makakatulong upang mapanalunan mo ang corona?
Para po sa akin is actually we don't mind about the language. Nasa tao po kung paano po natin i-express yung ating feelings or paano po natin i-deliver yung sagot po natin. Kumbaga, napakahalaga po ng communication sa iba't ibang tao para paano po natin sila makakasalamuha. Ngunit, nasa sa atin po kung paano po natin lalabas yung bawat kahulugan ng mga salita, paano po natin sila visual na sasabihin na kung gaano magkalaga ang mga bawat word sa lumabas sa ating brain. At syempre, aanin po natin ang mag-isip ng luwahe, kumulit wala naman po lang natin sinasabi.
Thank you so much, Mr. Santo Tomas of Pampanga. So, wonderful answers, guys, and congratulations.
Okay, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Kumusta ka?
I'm okay. A bit old, but still fine.
Okay, I have a question for you. Before that, I believe that you are a scuba diver, right?
Yes.
Professional scuba diver.
Dive master.
Wow, alright. So the question is, will winning this title help you in your personal and professional life?
What? Come again?
Will winning this title help you in your personal and professional life?
Well, yes, of course, because I didn't come here for no reason. I came here to improve myself and, to be honest, to push through my advocacy. Because my advocacy is called garbage-free underwater. Now, the reason why I chose that is because I've noticed at my hometown, I've noticed people picking up trash at the sand or the shallow water, but they forgot about underwater trash. And whenever I have guests or people who wants to go scuba diving with me, I want to take them somewhere clean. Right? So obviously everyone here, when they want to travel, they want to go somewhere clean, right? So that's the reason why I'm up here to push my advocacy and to improve myself. And yeah, thanks.
Alright, thank you so much. And that's a lot. For the last question, sabi ni Direk, I'm calling Zambales, Camarines Sur, Batangas, Siquijor, Cavite, and Negros Oriental. If ever you win one of the titles, or if ever you win the title of Mr. Grand Philippines, how will you, during your reign, anong gagawin nyo? What will you do? And what advocacy that you would want to do or promote during that time of your reign? Batangas.
Good afternoon. If I were to read one of the titles, what I would do, first of all, I plan on making a documentary of how I came this far. Because for me, winning a crown, a national crown, does not rely on what I did during the pageant, but it's all on my development ever since I first thought of being a pageant king, ever since I thought of being an inspiration to many others. I plan on making a documentary so that I can show everyone how I came to be the person I am today, how I came to be someone as grand as Mr. Grand. Thank you.
Thank you, Batangas. Sir?
Thank you for asking that question, because it's very, very sentimental to me. When my grandfather died on his deathbed here in Manila, his last wish was just to be sent home in Camarines. But unfortunately, we cannot. The moment we remove his life support, it's going to be the end of his life. And we couldn't even take the risk because we do not have an accessible quality health care in Camarines. So it's going to be his death immediately. And even that now, I feel very guilty for not giving his last wish. And that was even more fuel when I met a mother who rushed her daughter in LGU in the brink of death. So imagine, her child is already in the brink of death. But instead of rushing the child into the hospital, he rushed the child into the LGU to beg for 1,000 pesos with a fear that they might not be able to accommodate it in the hospital. So it's already in the brink of death. And I was very true to my environment. I was very observant, and that's the moment I realized it's about time that we carry the ball over people, the demand for a quality, accessible healthcare system. And I think I've been very consistent from the very beginning of my interviews that I want to campaign for a quality healthcare system, because that's going to be a wonderful gift for my grandfather and for the people who will be needing an access to quality healthcare. So if I will win, that's definitely I'm going to do. Public servant, because that's what I think a king truly is. Thank you.
Thank you. Nicholas?
Would you kindly repeat that question so I can?
If ever you win one of the titles or as Mr. Grand Philippines, and during your reign, what will you do or what advocacy would you like to promote?
Again, if ever I get the chance to win this title, Mr. Grand Philippines, first thing I will do is continue pushing my advocacy, because my advocacy is my #1 priority right now. That's why I joined this title. That's all I can say to this.
Thank you. Sikihor?
If ever I would win one or any of those titles, first of all, I would go home. I would show my parents or my family what I have done and what I have accomplished, and of course celebrate with them. And after that, I plan on continuing my advocacy, which is to help the youth shine or find their potential or find their talents and their sports. Because with that, through that, they can shine, and not just shine, but they can support their own life, their own family with that talent or with that sport that they have. Because with sports or with talents, as what I've noticed and what people have said since 2000, sports and talents can make you travel the world, can make you not just famous, but rather can make you a person, an independent person who can live his or her life through his accomplishments, through what he can do, and those reasons or those perspectives that people may see or people can see, like me. With those, I can really say that with my advocacy, I will really help people, and also by that reign, I will help people, and not just people, but rather mostly the youth, to help them, to again show them or let them find their own uniqueness in their own life, because we all know that we are all unique in our own unique way. That's it.
Thank you. Zambales?
Thank you, sir, for your question. If I will be able to clinch one of the titles, of course, The reason why we are here is to uphold or fulfill the duties or the objectives of Mr. Grant, which is sensible masculinity, outstanding sportsmanship, and limitless being person or being limitless potential. So, aside from that, of course, let me tell you a quick story of mine. My personal advocacy is equitable quality education, for I am a scholar ng bayan since on my secondary and from tertiary. And through that, at a very young age, I realized how important it is to value our education, not just normal education, but the quality one. So if I will be able to clinch one of the titles, I will fulfill my duties, of course, as a Mr. Grant or other titles, and do better things for not just myself, of course, for other people as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Zambales. Cavite.
If given the privilege of winning one of the titles of Mr. Grand Philippines, I would leave a legacy to the hearts of the people, especially that I am a content creator. I would take advantage of my title and create more content, videos that promotes my advocacy, which is promoting active lifestyle and proper nutrition. I would create more fitness, motivation posts and videos, and health awareness. And that's how I would use my title, and that's what I'm gonna do during my reign. Thank you.
For the last question for Mr. Malolos. Ayan. Hindi ka namin nakita, parang nakatayo kasi.
Nung hapon po siguro.
Ayan. Ano yung isang bagay na isinakripisyo mo para sa pagsali sa Mr. Grand Philippines?
Para po sa akin, ang isa pong bagay na unang sinakripisyo sa pagsali ko sa patipar na ito ay yung aking talagang kalayawan sa buhay, yung aking mga barkada. Di ba po sila para sumali sa patimpalak na ito, para patunayan na kaya pang baguhin at para maging mabuting magandang ehemplo sa kanila. At ipakita na hindi lang tayo hanggang dito, na hindi mararating pa tayo. Kailangan po, maraming salamat.
Thank you, Malolos, and thank you to all candidates in behalf of my